as nailed, 4 gears, no lifting. That's nerve-wracking, man. When you're doing that with an MT82, that's nerve-wracking. God damn. It worked though. Been a long while since I did this. It feels weird. It doesn't even feel right. Of course, every person's turning right, so I can't do anything. That's gonna get annoying. Aw, man. There's 4 crossovers going 30 miles an hour getting an expressway. Come on. Off the rust, that's for sure. I think I decided, well, I still haven't decided if I really want to even do this video, because this is for one, the sun's pointed directly at me and it looks terrible, but this car's got 117,000 miles on it now, and it still runs freaking amazing. Still rocking the Achilles and the tires. You know how it goes. Them cheap Amazon tires, man, they are worth it. And then I've got the Detroit axle brakes, which are also cheap eBay brakes, and they do just fine. All forged. It was like 100 and how much was it? It's like 160 bucks for pads and rollers all the way around the whole car. And I've had those on there for about 25,000 miles now, maybe 20, 25, somewhere around there. And fantastic, man. It's a V6. You don't have to put expensive parts on it to make it run. You really don't. That's what's great about this car, and it's the reason why I haven't really been trying to do any mods or anything with it, because where I work now is really far away from my house. That's why I'm on the expressway right now. I'm on my way home, and it's a good hour drive home, hour drive to work, and this car's perfect for it. Let me tell you, this car is perfect for it. Still get 28 miles per gallon on the highway. If you don't believe me, I have videos proving it with 373s. This car still gets great gas mileage, even with 373s. Granted, it's a manual, so it's going to get a little bit better gas mileage, you know, than an automatic. But overall, I absolutely love this car. It's almost paid off too. So once I pay it off, I'm probably going to either get a 5.0 or a truck with a 5.0, an F-150. A truck, because I want to get a fishing boat too. So we'll see. But I'll keep this car. And once this car's paid off and I get another vehicle, then I'll probably go ham with this one, and we might be looking at getting a turbo kit or something else along those lines. But speaking of, you know, upgrading, going faster, turbo kits, in the meantime, there's something that I was kind of interested in doing in this car, and I wanted to share it with the rest of you guys. And there's a buddy of mine that lives by me who I had the pleasure of going to the track with and racing also. And I've seen him race other people. I know what he runs in the quarter mile. That car fucking moves! Know what you're doing? There's a kit that you can purchase for, I believe, around $400. It's available on Summit, and it is a dry nitrous kit. It comes with everything you need. Now, I guess, holy shit, look at this traffic. Guess I should back up a little bit here, because there is always the misconception. If you say go into a Facebook group and you ask people, "Oh, can I run dry nitrous on my car?" It's the same. Everyone's going to yell at you and hit you over the head with a bat and make you cry. Come on. That you should not run a dry nitrous kit because it's dangerous. The car's dangerous. Don't do it. Don't do it. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on getting my ass over here. So here's the thing, okay? Yes, it could be dangerous. if you want to spray the living shit out of it. So if you're going to spray more than 50, 75, then spend the money and get a wet nitrous kit. Get a plate kit from Nitrous Express. It's available on a lot of websites, but you can get it from Auto Mafia Racing. There's a discount code. Hit me up. I'll give you a discount code so you can get it for a little cheaper. So if you want to spray more than 50 to 75 safely, then yes, go with the wet kit. However, spraying a dry shot of nitrous around 35 to 50 horsepower just to gain a little bit of something, it's not dangerous at all for the car. The way it's set up, what it actually does is it just changes the air density. It makes the air extremely cold. The car's allowed to, at that point, take in more air and can mix more fuel. And as far as supporting mods, you don't need to run anything else. You don't need colder spark plugs. You don't need bigger fuel pump. You don't need a different kind of fuel. You can just basically install a kit, put whatever jet size you want to put in there. I would recommend, obviously, probably starting off with 35, make sure everything's running smoothly, make sure the kit's working right. And that's basically it. It's a very simple kit. On-off switch, throttle switch to throttle, wide open throttle activation. So there's a switch on the pedal. When you go wide open throttle, it kicks in. And you don't need all of the other crazy stuff. I probably would recommend a bottle warmer, but you don't really need a maximizer, which is like a $500 item that if you go with a wet kit, you're going to need it, to throttle in the nitrous so it doesn't all hit at once. But when you're only dealing with a 35 or 50 shot, it's not bad. So take my buddy's car, for instance. It's the red Mustang in the Chicago Cruise video I put up a while back. You can see that car in there racing against the 5.0 and a Pro Charger 3.7, and it kept up with both of them. Now that car has 273 gears in it, stock intake manifold, stock exhaust basically. The only thing he's done, he does run E85, and he does have bigger injectors, but the injectors are for the 85, obviously not for the nitrous or anything like that. I believe he's on a stock fuel pump, and he does his own tuning for the car. So essentially what you could do is get this kit, and again, it's a kit off of Summit Racing. I will link it below. It's around 380. I have to double check. 390 bucks, I think, something like that. And you buy the kit, you install it. It's pretty simple to install, very straightforward. And this will take your car. I'll say if you want to run a 50 shot, or even if you want to, for the track purposes only, because I really wouldn't constantly run a 75 shot of dry nitrous in the car, even though you can. I believe that's what he runs in the car right now. You could take your car that's potentially a 13.8 second car in a quarter mile and get very close, if not do it. You could potentially run 12s just by putting this kit on there. It will make that much of a difference. Now, obviously, traction is needed. You need tires. You would probably want to look at your suspension setup if you're a manual. If it's automatic, I don't think suspension is going to be that big of a deal. It's not going to really hinder you too much on a naturally aspirated 3.7 or a 3.7 with a baby shot of nitrous on it. But the nice thing about this kit is that you can put it on, you can take it off whenever you want. You don't have to run the extra power all the time, only when you're racing. And if you're only spraying a 35 or 50 or even maybe 75 shot of nitrous, you get a 10-pound bottle. Even that's not what the kit comes with, but you can obviously upgrade the bottle size. Will last you a damn long time. You will not have to fill that bottle up very much. So, and that's the gains also with going with something like this over a wet kit, which you're going to spend a whole lot more money on. You're going to have to refill your bottle pretty frequently if you're spraying 100, 150. So those are the upsides and downsides to it, and I will tell you that I do recommend it. Some people will tell you not to run a dry shot of nitrous in your car. I don't see the reason why not to. If you're staying around those jet sizes, if you're going to spray between 35, 50, 75, I do not see a reason why you should not do that. And I highly recommend purchasing this kit if you want to drastically increase the performance of your 3.7 liter without doing serious mods, and if you're on a tight budget, and with the ability of being able to install this and not need any supporting mods to go with it. So that is my take on what you should do with your car. If you really want to make more horsepower to 3.7, pick up a dry nitrous kit. And again, don't try and spray any more than 50 to 75, because then you are definitely getting into the danger zone. The danger zone. Tuning, you can definitely have somebody retune for it. Data log with it, data log with your tuner if you want to, if they're going to, if they will even offer to do that for you. I'm sure Auto Mafia Racing would do that. I don't know if other tuners will do that. But the other thing too, you really don't have to retune, because all you're doing is making the air. Go ahead, truck. Go ahead. Why you want to get in the left lane and you're a semi makes no fucking sense to me, but so you don't really have to retune, because all you're doing is just changing the air density basically, because this kit sprays into the filter or the box up front, and it's extremely cold. It makes the air very cold. So it's like taking a car running in a 3000 DA day, density altitude, say it's like 3000 DA, and you spray a 50 shot through there, you may have just put your car down to a zero DA day just by putting just by putting a dry shot of nitrous in there. So your computer can change the timing to compensate for the colder air coming in just by adding more fuel. That alone is going to make more power, and you really shouldn't have to retune for something that simple. So I wanted to just make this video and explain that to you guys, because there's a lot of misconceptions about running dry nitrous on a car, and people will always tell you not to do it, and I beg to differ, and those are my reasons why. Those are my reasons why I think this would be a good purchase for anybody looking to make more horsepower and go faster in a 3.7L Mustang. Like I said it before, I just do videos when I do them. I don't upload to upload. I don't, try and do three videos a week or a video a week or anything at all. I just do a video when I feel like it. Who knows when the next one will be. This one gets a lot of likes, maybe I'll start doing some videos again. If this one gets a lot of likes, maybe I'll start doing videos again. That's another thing that took me away from going to the track, because I was really excited to take this thing to the track and do a video and show everybody what the car's potential is with just a few mods, And it got stupid videos like this. 5th worst Mustang mod you can do is these nuts.
Mustang nuts, and I'm Justin with AmericanMuscle.com. And Mustang nuts fitting your 79 to 15 Mustang nuts
that get like 40, 50,000 views. And then when I actually go to the track, but everyone says, "Oh, I can't wait to see it run," it gets less than 1,000 fucking views within like the first couple months. I was like, you know what? It's no point. There's no point. It's not. If I'm not satisfying myself by going there and doing it, which I'm not during the summer, because I'm not going to go take this car to the track and run in the heat of summer, especially when it's 95 degrees outside, because I already know when it's going to run. I want to run when it's cold outside. Hence, the whole purpose of this video is running a small shot of dry nitrous to get your car to run like it's running on a 0 DA day. So maybe we'll see some videos of this car with that nitrous kit on it this year. I think we will, because I'm actually buying the kit this weekend. So I also have planned motor control arms for this car, which are going to be going on. I have the slicks. I haven't really done any videos with them yet, I don't think, but I do have Hoosiers for this car right now, and I have Forge Stars, 15x10 Forge Stars that I got off good friend Terry. You guys remember Terry from TV Built? Picked them up for a hell of a deal. So we're almost ready to go back to the track. I just want to get the lower control arms done, get this nitrous kit on, and then run some times and hopefully get low 12s, maybe 11s. I feel like the car could do a 12.6 or 12.7 with the better tires on here, because the last time I ran it, it's really worn out. Mickey Thompson's on there, and his 60-foot was just god-awful. So if that 60-foot gets down to a 1.7, this car's got potential to run a 12.6 or 12.7. Now, put on that 75 shot of dry nitrous, this car could potentially run 11.90. And that we will hopefully find out this year. The hell is that? But like I said, once it's paid off, then we'll probably be looking at going turbo. I don't think I want to go the supercharger route, just because the turbo is so much cooler. It's just so much cooler. You know what I mean? It's so much cooler, so much better. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, peace out.